right, welcome back, welcome back. You are still tuned in to Fantastic Fridays, and we're here with you every Friday, and all the Friday them winning name Friday from 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. And I'm one of your hosts, Kimmie Kim, and we're in the segment called Talk the Ting with Kim. If it is that you're just joining, you would have missed the first half of our conversation where we just spoke with Dr. Brian Kazaara regarding the importance of stress management. So we were explained what stress is, some of the common symptoms or outcomes of chronic stress, the different types of stress. You have acute stress and you also have chronic stress, and basically the difference between both and how best to cope with them, right? We're actually going to go more into details now. I know that Carty Shakespeare had dropped some of her personal tips. She had said that, she exercises to help with stress. She also goes fishing, so fishing works for her too. And she also said that just put on some soca music and dance. So if that works for you guys, I'm telling you, stress management is important because we're all going through it in some way or another. As was mentioned by Dr. Kazaara, financial concerns, relationship concerns, environmental concerns, at the workplace, we're going through that stress. There's so many factors around us that are influencing this. So it's important to know the ways to cope. And not only the ways to cope, but healthy ways to cope, all right? So I'm going to go through some of them that I have created in my list. So one of them that we mentioned, well, have a big up Chris Knight Music Group and Princess Glamity. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining on the live. And once again,
long time when I see Glamity in the place. Bless up, bless up, bless up.
And once again, all you guys out there in Radio Land, thank you as well for tuning in. I hope that you guys are learning as much as we are, because I promise you we're learning a whole lot, right? So how to cope with stress. We're working on that.
Yeah.
So exercise, that's number one. That's a top one. That's one that we love to hate, because the reality is, guys, exercise is not easy. And as most people who are doing it would say, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, type of thing. It's not easy, but I'm telling you, it's one of the best investments. And I mean, this is me talking to myself too. It's one of the best investments you can make in yourself.
One of the trickiest thing about exercise, really and truly, when people say it's not easy, it is easy, The exercise is easy. What is hard is the discipline that it takes
to keep doing it
consistently
and to push through it.
Because really, actually, if you're somebody who exercises, once you start, you're good to do at least 10-15 minutes. When nobody does say you have to do 10 hours, 16 hours, 5 hours. You really need about 30 minutes on a daily basis, or probably 4 times for the week, 5 times for the week. But at the end of the day, the hardest part is just starting. Once you start, you do your jog, your routine.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And one of the things that we need to understand is that when we say exercise, you don't have to go to a gym. You don't have to go buy the weights them.
You don't have to go all the way.
You don't have to build up, get some block out, some cement block out of your yard and say, alright, this is the only way. Exercise is one of the, I remember there's this quote I saw many years ago, guys, and I can't find it back, but the impact, I've always been looking for it and I still can't find it. They were saying that exercise is one of the things that we get free in life. The best thing that we can invest in ourselves, and it's free, yet we're not taking advantage of it, right? You just literally just walk or do something you love. If you like dancing, dance, put on some music in the house and dance, and that is your 20-minute exercise.
Get physical.
Enough time we not clean, and that's what you need to do. If cleaning is your thing, cleaning is actually being active as well. I know friends that actually love cleaning. I know something probably wrong with them, but them love cleaning.
I'm going to tell a friend to look for you right now.
Them love clean, but it's very active.
And then what you do is, if, as I say, most of the times you're doing those general chores.
Yeah.
You incorporate exercise techniques in these chores. So whether you're moving buckets from here to there, you get to move things that are actually, doing the physical activity. Because nowadays, when you say cleaning, Kim, you're thinking that person probably taking a broom or a mop. Nowadays, everybody take up the vacuum.
Everybody just wipe.
You know what I'm saying?
The Swiffer and all those things.
Pause those easy peasy things and do some of the routine things. Lift up some stuff here, dust off, wax on, wax off. Those kind of things that get your body moving. Yeah,
and there's other simple things that you can do to incorporate a bit more exercise into your regimen, right? So as they always say, and I know we always like find the closest parking spots. right? Because we just want to park right by the door so we can just run in and run out. But it's actually recommended that you park further.
Yeah.
As reality, you're going to have to get whatever you're going in the store to go buy. But you're giving yourself a chance to get more active, right?
Yeah.
If you have an elevator at your workplace, they always say use the stairs. And I think one of the reasons the stairs intimidate us is because by the time we reach halfway, we bust. But the reality is when you do it more often, it gets easier.
Yeah,
but if once in a blue moon you're going to use the stairs, of course, every time you use it, you go out of breath. And then you're going to find, boy, the stairs not for me, you know. Right? It gets easier the more you do it, right? So we recommend, and I'm also once again preaching to myself, exercise is essential. So it's one of the best ways to relax, and that's something that Dr. Kazaara said, make time for relax. We schedule time for everything else, but we don't schedule time to relax.
As of tomorrow, people, tomorrow is what?
Saturday, April 13th.
April the 13th, Saturday, April 13th. There's gonna be big tune, but not only big tune, there's gonna be big working out changes taking place. So we're gonna start a workout thing, people. Tomorrow we'll start 30 minutes. And we do it 2-3 other times for the week. So Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday. That's us.
Listen, I like to recommend, because when you start with them big numbers, that people get intimidated. Guys, start with 15 minutes. No, it's small numbers when we're watching a movie. But you see, when you start plank and you start exercise, it seems longer. So I personally like to recommend shorter time, because also one of the things that we realize, and this is something I'm learning, I can't say what time and where. No, you know the idea? We can actually do like a link up on Saturdays.
We know the routine already. After the first 5 to 10 minutes of the 30 minutes is basically warming up.
Okay, so you're saying the entire thing?
Yeah.
Because people hear 30 minutes workout and just automatically intimidated.
I'm telling them to set 30 minutes aside.
Okay.
Because we know why. So when they tell them set 15 minutes, by the time they don't pack up and put together the little things them when they're going to use for the workout, 15 minutes done and then put on them towel. No. 30 minutes. You take about 5 minutes to set up and warm up. Then about 15-20 minutes of routine, and another 5 minutes to cool down and pack up and clear up. Yes,
I love that. I love that you pointed that out, because yes, you need to ensure that you do your warm up and you cool down. That's essential to it. But why I made that point, because I've been doing my own personal research on working out, and they're saying that that's one of the number one reasons people fail. We set high targets, and probably the first week or two, like, we're motivated, we're getting it done. But the reality is we're not being very realistic with it. So if you're not naturally that type of person who works out an hour a day, you're probably not going to keep it up long term. So their recommendation was that you start small. Start with something that is manageable. Might even seem easy for you, and 15 minutes seem like, oh, yeah, I can do that. But the more you get disciplined with 15 minutes, and bear in mind, I never said get through 15, get disciplined with continuously doing the 15 minutes, then you can step it up to your 25 or your 30, then your 45, and that's how it gets better. But we tend to aim big, and this is something I've done several times. When I usually start home, I go for an hour straight.
I mean,
I feel good. I tell everybody, say, yo, for a month, no, me do this. And guys, you see, when I skip a day or two, it's the hardest thing to get back into, because that was just not me.
Everything comes in stages, people. Because, I mean, remember when you were first traveling, the first time you traveled for 1 hour, oh my gosh, man, I traveled the whole year.
Yeah.
And then once you get gradually into it, it's going to become like, easy peasy for you. So 15 minutes start, next time you're probably looking at 20. Exactly. And then 1 minute you actually realize you start doing 30 minutes.
And you don't even realize.
And you have your routine put down. But guess what? We're not jumping the gun. We just want to start and get a regular routine going 3 times for the week. So
I like
set
that
time aside.
And as Kati said, the hardest thing is to start again after you stop. Kati, that is what I'm currently going through. School did stress me out. I'm gonna stop, and it's like every day I say, Kim, and I have the time, as in there are moments, and I'm like, Kim, you're probably on social media, you could have gone and get exercise. I just can't mentally get into it. So guys, it's something that it's a mental war. I have to be honest, it is a mental war. But you see, once you get into it, it's best to keep going. It is best to keep going. So exercise, let's work on that. Another one is relax your muscles.
Oh, muscles, okay.
So when you're stressed, your muscles get tense. You can help loosen them up on your own and refresh your body by stretching, enjoying a massage, taking a hot bath or shower, or getting a good night's sleep. guys, that sleep thing, I tell you, is a very
Big
important
Sleep
thing.
is a big deal.
Because that's another thing with exercise. A lot of us are doing it and we're not seeing the results because we're not sleeping. And that, I don't think, and even now with my research, I still feel like I don't fully understand just how much lack of proper sleep is affecting me. But guys, it's a major difference.
If you're not sleep enough regularly, people, as sick you gonna get sick easy. Like your body, I tell you, say, listen, we not have no other energy for do nothing around. Because we not get our chance to regenerate. Like that sleep there, So you see, if you do like a 7-8 hours sleep and you still feel tired-ish, no, that's alright. Nobody worry yourself. But you don't, what you don't want to do is not get the sleep.
Yeah, man.
Trust me,
and we had a whole discussion on that, the importance of sleep, and that there were different levels of sleep, and some of the things that deter us from sleeping, like being on the phone and watching shows, right? All that bright light in a dark room, and we doze off, and we're not resting well. All of those things. We had a whole speech about it. We probably need to have a new one about it as well. But we need to focus on relaxing our muscles as well, stretching. You know, that's actually something somebody pointed out to me the other day. I have a dog, and every time him get up, him do him regular stretch them or whatever, and the person pointed out to me, say, you see, if an animal is showing that is essential, like before him get up, him lean back and then lean forward. And how much of us actually do that when we get up? I mean, we might do our one, but do we do anything else? And that is essential. Our bodies are tense. When you check it out of us, if you really feel the neck or the shoulders, the muscles are stiff because we're not doing those stretches. So even if you don't get into exercise just yet, start with a morning stretch.
Or even my dentist one time when I went for a cleaning, they're like, excuse me, sir, relax your jaw.
Exactly. And we don't realize.
Tense right through.
Guys, I'm actually going to tell you guys, every time our boss, I was somewhere and they're like, the person just said randomly, get everybody relax your shoulders, and that was when I realized my shoulder was up in the air. Like I was like, hold on, I can move my shoulders down.
Actually, we tense up ourselves in so many situations we don't realize.
So
it becomes our new posture.
Exactly. So I'm pretty sure probably for a second there, you guys realize now that your shoulders were up.
And because that's just why your shoulder
and for you that's regular because you just here probably listening to the show, or you just there cleaning or watching TV, and then you realize, oh, my shoulder was up. You know, so it's so normal now that it's second nature. But guys, we need to start working on relaxing those muscles.
Big up to Trinity in the building. Trinity.
Yes.
Do you know the importance of stress and how to cope?
The importance of stress management. And how to cope. All right. So another way. So we said relaxing muscles. You know, getting adequate rest and proper rest and exercise as well. Another one is deep breathing. I have learned with some research I've done, because guys, I like reading up on these stuff, especially because I'm trying to get into fitness and have a better life when it comes to well-being. Right? But I'm getting to understand that a lot of us aren't breathing correctly.
Like
sometimes when they're like, inhale and exhale, and I realize that, hold on, I've been doing some shorts, you know what, I'm quick. I'm not like a running, that's just how I am, and we've gotten so used to it, we don't even realize it. Right? So sometimes I have to, especially when I'm stressed, I have to take a moment and be like, okay, Kim, breathe, relax. I have to tell myself that to actually do it right.
But that is also a part of how you actually control your temper as well. And even your, as I said, stress management. Is talking about. Some of the time we upset and we fuss and we ready if we huff and puff. But if you even just start to breathe slowly, control, or as they would say, regulate your breathing, you would find how simple it is for you to calm down.
Guys,
just stop and take some deep breath. You hear them say in that movie, I'm sure you know it. I know just for fun. It actually works. Like some of the time you stop and take a deep breath, you're like, what am I fussing over? This is a simple thing and we will live another day. So let's move on from this.
Let me tell you, there's something that I tried. Someone had taken me to they had like this free yoga class once, and they're like, hey, come with me. And I was curious. I was like, I've always heard about it. Let me check it out. And I have to say that there was one moment in the class, guys, I never knew that would have happened. Towards the end, they told us all to just lay down flat on our backs with our palm. Just lay down, relax your hand, whatever. and you lay down. And then they told you to focus on your breathing, deep inhale out and in and all of that. They exhale out and in and all of that. And guys, I can tell you within a few seconds, I was not only very relaxed, but I had dozed off. So ever since that moment, I realized that helps. So most times when I exercise on a Sunday, because my other days tend to be busier, usually school, work, whatever. So I usually take more time on a Sunday because that's like my freer day. So usually at the end of it, I always have a deep stretch session at the end of my Sunday workout. And at the ultimate end of it, I lay down, just relax my body, ensure my shoulders are relaxed, all of that. And I just don't do nothing. I'm literally just there, breathing.
Yeah.
And guys, I have dozed off. It just makes me so peaceful. Everything is quiet. Like you hear everything. Things when you usually hear. Me hear bird. Me hear the leaf them rustle plant. Oh, you know, it just. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it does, guys.
It relaxes you.
It relaxes
That's
you.
what it does.
Right? And I was hesitant to even say yoga because I think some people, people have their spiritual perspectives on it and stuff. But I think just laying down and relaxing is not even a yoga thing. It's just a thing that you do to calm your mind.
Sometimes we make the big words them fool we, even though they might have a 4-letter word. But sometimes we make the big words fool.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, before the word yoga came about, they were relaxing session. As Jamaicans call it, whole of meditation.
Yes.
Yes, you lie down, you stretch out, you fold your leg, whatever position you have. You do different methods, you hold up your hands up, breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah.
All of them look a routine there, right?
Yeah.
Those look a meditation or relaxation session. They bring so much peace to you.
It does. Like I remember when I was laying down, I could actually feel the breeze.
Yeah.
Like guys, the breeze of the whole time, like not no strong winds. But I was laying down there and I could feel the air just moving over me, as Cassie said, it's called a lazy moment for her. Guys, I'm telling you, try that. Just lay down. You can be on your bed, have to be on the floor. But for me, it was on an exercise mat. And I just lay down, try to relax, focus on breathing, keep my eyes closed. And I'm telling you, I dozed off. Every time I do that, these days, I have to, when I start feel drowsy, if I get to one that's good on the bed, or if it's an active day, I say, all right, no, Kimmie, I can't go sleep. But I'm telling you, it relaxes you.
As you mentioned, about you were doing the relaxing routine and you start feel the breeze. Some of the time we are in a situation and somebody will come beside you and them look for you and say, you're not hot. Sometimes when you're hot, it's just because they are so stressed.
Yeah, you keep going.
So tense. Sometimes I tell yourself, so you have to think cool. And thinking cool is basically realizing that, all right, let me calm down my mind and my body. You do your deep breathing, and you'll find that sometimes the place not as hot as you think it is.
Well, I love that.
You just fussing.
Well, I love that you mentioned that because that was the next tip. Slow down.
Yes, just slow down, people.
So modern life is so busy, and sometimes we just need to slow down and chill out. So set your watch for probably 5 to 10 minutes ahead, so that way you don't have to always a rush.
Right.
Because we get very stressed when we get in late. When you're driving on the highway, you can switch to the slow lane and just take your time.
In the taxi, it says a 20 minutes drive and a 5 minutes to the hour. So you're not gonna reach early.
Yeah.
You're on the back of the taxi and sweat. Everybody had the AC, you want. Why the place so hot? Because you're stressed. Leave out early next time and chillax.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you can also break down big jobs into smaller ones. So let's say, for example, this is a free weekend for you and you say, all right, I can clean the house. That's a very intimidating thought.
Like him that catch me enough.
Cause enough time I say, I clean the house, and
everything up in this.
And then guess what? It's because of that you don't clean nothing in this.
You spend the whole day plan the cleaning schedule.
Cause you're trying to figure out all of that.
I'm gonna start from the kitchen, then I'm gonna bathroom, like 5 hours.
And then you change the plan 2 more times. And you say, no, we start the bathroom first so it can dry. And then all of that. But guys,
always what I'm planning, I understand.
If you break it up instead, I say, my time for the Tuesday, come and reach home about 5 o'clock instead of the usual 9. So I'm gonna take care of the kitchen this evening. Guys, it's a different ball game. It changes the dynamic. It's not a big task. You break it up. Probably say, no, I'm just gonna sweep out and wipe out today.
Sweep.
And then tomorrow I'm gonna work on the mega wash all the rug them, all of that. Sometimes don't have big wash day. Yeah. Right? So those are 2 ways that we stress ourselves. So we need to slow down. Another thing that we've talked about in different topics, or diet. or diet. Eating a regular, balanced diet will help you feel better in general. It may also help you control your moods. Your meals should be full of vegetables. Yeah, that's not my strong suit. Fruits, whole grains, and lean protein for energy. And don't skip any. So it's not about we just eating veggies or we just eating smoothies. No, your meals should actually be balanced. Right? Eat food, guys. Eating food is not a bad thing. It's eating excessively that's the bad thing.
Yeah, I always say lean meat. You know what I mean? Like when you don't eat meat, you have to lean up on the wall.
No, exactly. And don't skip meals. It's not a good thing.
Have a balanced diet, people. Regular time frame. No matter this morning breakfast 6, then dinner 7 p.m. And you know throughout the day, and then tomorrow say lunch breakfast at 10 midday. Keep a balanced diet, regular time diet, so that way your body know what to expect.
And you're actually more susceptible to stress at that point,
exactly.
You know, because you get irritated.
And your body not prepared for nothing.
Things that usually not annoy you, because you're not eating well, you're not feeding yourself on time. You're like, all right, you know, I need to lose this weight, so I'm not eat till dinner time. 1 meal a day every evening, 6 p.m. But it's a whole day, and the day can full of stress. Yeah, work, something happen out of the blue, you're late, car puncture, something, right? So you just have to understand and be patient with yourself, give yourself grace. But guys, food is not a bad thing, and I think that's where all of us who are in the fight against, you know, obesity and the we're trying to get healthy, we see no food as a bad thing. Oh, we can't eat that, we can't eat that, we can't eat that. No, it's moderation and just eating better. And then take a break. As we said, relax. No, we're not going to relax 24/7. But it's like when you schedule time for go to church, you schedule time for go to hairdresser, you schedule time for go to barber, you schedule time probably for the Sabbath, all of that. Guys, relax, set time for a break. There are days, honestly, for me, I will know I have assignments and I will literally say, all right, Kim, I'll deal with this tomorrow. Today I'm just relaxing because I've just been overwhelmed. Like literally, I get more headaches when I'm stressed, and I'll be like, nope, today's a day for me. Anything more on though. And it has to be not logical. Sometimes I'll game me up on my phone. Sometimes I on Netflix. Sometimes it's just a relaxation day, a day where nobody can demand nothing on me. Now I understand that this may not be the reality for some parents and all of that. But for me, I usually, like, even when friends will reach out, like, guys, I really link me tomorrow on that.
That's the time say book out today.
Yeah, man. I literally will tell friends, guys, today I'm a relaxation day. You are booked. Book your time. Book your time.
Books was a relaxation today.
Right? So work on that. And I will just wrap it up with saying, actually, I'm going to wrap up the last few topics because it's only 4 more. So make time for hobbies. Hobbies help you to de-stress, right? Find something you like and get doing that more often. Like for me, I love dancing, so I need to find like a dance group or something I can join, right? Talk about your problems. Now, when we say that, we're not talking about just vent and complain, but constructive conversations about it. So I'm not call Lana and just, boy, Lana, we can't bother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Lana and say, Lana, you know, say, boy, this really about me. Of course, guys, got somebody you think can help you with the stress, right? So talk about your problems. The next 2, go easy on yourself. So give yourself some grace and eliminate your triggers. So if there are things that you can control, then you need to just get those triggers out of your environment. As Kati said, do whatever makes you happy.
And with that said, people want to thank Kim for that session. Thank Dr. Kazaara for passing through as well. All the guests that we had, the team from Best Dressed Chicken and Reggae Jammins, thank you very much for passing through. All the winners are trivia prize winners as well. The winner's mother, congrats to you. People, DJ MV Stone, Jada, from the Wader, everybody, have a fantastic weekend.
All right, have a good one. And Kati said, great session as usual. Thanks again, guys. Manage your stress. We'll work on local fitness something. I think Funtastic need to come with a fitness something. We'll go work on it.
News Talk 93.5. Heard everywhere.